Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Five Below. Starting off in the wheelbarrow section, they do have these pop-up hooks that have these cute animals on the inside. The back-to-school items are starting to dwindle down. These are the leftover tin lunch boxes going for $5. As you can see, they're starting to put out a lot of like Halloween and fall items, but they still have the cute stuff out that is Hello Kitty and Disney. Now, although these are tin lunch boxes, I did find a puzzle tin box in here, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a 48-piece set, and I guess it could still be used as a lunchbox still. They have Winnie the Pooh, obviously the Disney princesses, so they still have, a variety to choose from, but like I said, now it's starting to dwindle down. If you don't like the tin lunch boxes, at the bottom they do have bento boxes for $5.55. Even popular anime like Jujutsu Kaisen, which comes in a bundle set that includes a fork, a soup spoon, and some stickers. They have Spider-Man, strawberry shortcake, so a bunch of different characters like I showed you before. But like I said, this stuff is starting to dwindle down because the seasons and holidays coming up. If your little one really likes these characters, they do still have the matching accessories and bows and clips. They even have matching jewelry, which I'll get into a little bit later on in this video, but you can literally buy a whole set. All right, let's get into the room decor section. They do have under the bed bins. A lot of people use this for like college beds, especially how they're built, or even just to organize their little one's room. They do have reading blankets, which has like a hood piece to it. It is very cozy, and they have new mirrors. This is a cake mirror, as you can see the frosting and the sprinkles. For the LED lights, I'm seeing Stitch, Angel, Hello Kitty. I've seen a Wicked sign in another store, maybe later on in this video, but I was surprised to see Snoopy from the Peanuts. They have like a whole area dedicated to him, which I think I showed you in my last video. They do have some new clothes like the tank top dresses. I am seeing a lot of that in fall colors. They have some new shorts, and can you believe it? I even found Chucky shorts. So that means most likely they're going to come out with other horror character shorts. Now, my daughter showed me this and I was like, oh my gosh, that's kind of short. Does it have shorts underneath it? It does. I like the Public Menace shirt. They do have Tina from Bob's Burgers and even a random KFC shirt. My second favorite one that I found was the blue one, I Don't Work Here. I wish I had that years ago because the amount of people that come up to me and ask me for help, my goodness. All right, let's look at the jewelry section. Like I said, they do have those character jewelry pieces. These are BFF necklaces and multiple Disney characters like Winnie the Pooh, the Aristocats, Bluey. They have Tinkerbell up there. They even have friendship bracelets. Like I said, you can make a whole gift set with these character items, whether it's back to school, a present, if your little ones really like these characters. I thought the charms bracelets were pretty cute. I would say don't let them pull on these too much because girl, they might snap. I noticed a little bit more variety in the charm bracelets, like they had Stitch, High School Musical. At the bottom of the display was the earring and necklace set. I showed you the matching brushes before, but they actually have detangler brushes now in the same characters. In the beauty section, they do have some Clueless and Mean Girl masks, and look at these tote bags. Like I said, Halloween is coming up, so they are switching their merchandise over to that stuff already. If you're more into the cute backpacks, they do have the character, mini backpacks. It's the same characters that I was talking about before, but you might find Betty Boop hiding somewhere in there. Speaking of Halloween, they are starting to put out like their makeup sets that they usually do around this time. They have hair color cream, sparkly freckles, all that stuff. Let's take a look at the fall candles. So I tried all of these. They're pretty decent. I will say on cold, these are pretty light, but I did like the coffee and pancake scents. And I went over this trio set in my last video when I went over the fall stuff, but they have new Touchland dupes. So this is the Wish brand, and it's in 3 new scents: pumpkin spice latte, candy apple, and caramel cupcake. That sounds amazing. Around the store, they do have another Touchland dupe. This is called Fresh Feels. And when it comes to the scent, they have a larger variety than that Wish brand. Mind you, these are hand sanitizer mists, but they just came out with the body and hair fragrance mist. This is in the scent coconut, and this is like a fresh coconut floral scent. Right next to it is the scent watermelon, and this smells like a musky type of candy watermelon, almost like a Jolly Rancher. For the next one is vanilla, but don't let the name vanilla fool you because this kind of smells like it has some type of spices in there. And then for the last body mist that I found is gummy bear. This has like a sugary candy scent to it. Now back to the fall items, I showed you guys the lotion, the trio sets, the soap. They finally came out with a body mist. I knew they were going to come out with this. So it's still in the same 3 scents. So for the first one, we have Feelin' Pumpkin Spicy. These are pretty consistent as far as the scent. It doesn't have an overly pumpkin scent. I feel like it's right between pumpkin spice and chai latte, so that's pretty accurate. Vanilla Vibes does smell like vanilla and marshmallows. I know a lot of people are gonna like that. And Candy Apple was actually the strongest. This definitely has a similar scent to Bath & Body Works Country Apple, just a little bit sweeter. By the way, I do want to mention that I'm seeing little hints here and there of winter items. Now let's get back to the fall. They have a lot of pumpkin spice and fall treats, more than I can count, even in the protein brownies. Do you hear me? So if you are into like the fall candies and treats and all that stuff, guys, this is all in the front of their store. It's all in the candy area, so be on the lookout. They have like Halloween theme, fall theme, the Ghost Toast Kit Kats, all of that. Even the Sour Patch Apple Harvest. So it's not all, pumpkin spice flavors. They do have different kinds as well. So I don't know. Ghost Dots, it says that it's a mystery flavor. I've never tried those. Honestly, I'm not too big on candy. I already mentioned that to you guys already. So I'm just showing you just for your own purposes, not mine. I don't think I've ever seen Sour Patch Kids Cherry. I'm seeing a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas, new Tic Tacs, gummy bears. I don't think I've ever tasted Cowtails before, but they have them in caramel apple flavor. Now, speaking of caramel, there is caramel everywhere. Werther's everywhere. The popcorn, caramel creams, pumpkin spice flavor. They even have the Peelers caramel apples. Now, I can't eat those because it has gelatin in it, but I'm just letting you know they have these flavors. Now that we're done looking at all the sweets, let's take a look at their workout section. So they have a pogo bounce ball, I guess, to help with balance, yoga wheels for $15, and a soccer trainer that is interesting, going for $5. In the toy section, they have this, which kind of looks like a Gigapet. It says it has 55 characters included in it, so that'll be something interesting. It's only for $5. They do have a lot of Disney characters that I've seen and Pixar characters. That was from the movie Up. They have Little Mermaid characters, Aladdin, Monsters Inc., and Snow White. So sometimes people take these characters and they put them on top of cakes for like little kids' birthdays. So I always find that interesting. They do that with Dollar Tree ones too, but these are a little bit more detailed. This is apparently Bubble Fireworks, and Five Below has a new Lego section. Now this is obviously part of the Five and Beyond section, as you can see the price, and the further it goes down, the bigger the sets get and the more the price is. So it starts at $9.99 and the most expensive items I've seen is $26.99. Off to the clearance section, if you are still looking for summer items, they still have their summer blowout section. So all of these are 50% off. Now they have a lot more than I'm showing, but I don't want to make this video entirely too long. So anything that was included in their summer sections and items and stuff like that, it is 50% off. That includes outdoor items, pool and beach accessories, even some toys that were out, during the summertime, 50% off. So Harry Potter, those Calico Critter sets, 50% off. Those rollerblades that were originally, I think, like $25, 50% off. To the electronics, I found these really cute light up Hello Kitty headphones going for $7. It has the ears on it and everything. In the next aisle, I spotted these Wicked speakers. They have it in Glenda and then like the Wicked Witch of the West, whatever her name is. I've never seen the movie. Don't judge me. And behind it was the wicked LED light. For the TV accessories, I found this magnetic remote mount that's in the shape of a bow. It was right on the rack next to the silicone sleeves for the Roku TV remotes. For $14, you can get an electric balloon pump. They have some retro radios and foam party gift sets going for $20. So this is a slip and slide one. It has an app game included in it. It even has the slide inside. So all you literally need is the hose at home. Right next to it is the foam pool version of it. So like I said, even the pool is included in this party pack. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, guys, that is it for my video. Thank you for watching. And as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.